Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 17 of Mystical Myths. How many of you watched? All of them? You watched them all? You're a real one. But anyways, thank you so much for clicking on this one because we're continuing with some fall vibes and we're creating our Equinox Keeper. So to me, I feel like the Equinox Keeper, it could be like a creature, it could be a guy, like a regular guy, but what if it was a robot? Mythic sci-fi. I love stuff like that. So if that sounds cool to you, we're gonna get into the art, we're gonna get into the vibes of a robot that can help the seasons change. Let's get into it. All right, guys, getting right on into it. I started off with this little sketch that you see in the top left-hand corner. I did that the night before I ended up taking this picture. I had the idea for the robot and I need to get it out. So I did this quick little sketch. And the next day I took this picture of myself to use it as the base of the robot. And you can't tell because it doesn't show you, but I did have there's a setting because I use a drawing app called Procreate. There's a setting on there where you can do a grid that goes straight down the middle of the canvas, and if you turn on a setting called Drawing Assist, it will mirror exactly what you're doing. So I did utilize that feature a lot. That's how I got it to be samesies on each side, but it doesn't show you that in the recording, unfortunately. So I just tried to use as many themes as I did in the sketch in my final one. So I have the hair that's like half long, half short, like it's pushed to one side. I have the gears in the chest. I have her holding a sun in her left hand. Well, our left or right, okay, doesn't matter. The sun is on the left side and the leaf is on the right side. And so I just went off of that. I did have a lot of trouble with drawing the face because I couldn't really figure out how I wanted to draw it because this was pushing my skills, I guess. It was pushing how I typically draw robots and things. So I'm either drawing like a person or a robot. Like I usually don't do I don't even know what this would be called, like a humanoid robot, like not an animatronic, because animatronic could be anything. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, just human-like robot, okay? So I was having a really hard time with the face, which is why I started doing something else. Tip from me to you: if you're working on a drawing and a part is giving you trouble, skip it, come back to it, let it come to you. You know, it's fine, it's okay, you'll figure it out. You don't have to figure it out right now. You can work on something else. And something else, another tip, is to try everything. Try different things. See here, she's got like goggle eyes. And then I eventually landed on these like circular, almost like screen eyes. At first I was gonna do like a bug eye right here. This kind of gives like bug vibes to me. And I kept that for a little bit because I felt like it could kind of go with the vibes. I thought this was really funny, I'm not gonna lie. I was having a really fun time with the mouth. That was giving me like anime character mouth. So I eventually took away the bug likeness of the eyes and just did like almost like a digital screen. So I would imagine things might pop up in her eyes or something like that. I think that would be cool. But I also think like as a character, as like a figure, her purpose is to you know, facilitate the equinox. Out with the old, in with the new. Summer's out, fall is in, and it's like, you know, that's why she's holding these elements, because she's balancing it out. She's turning one off and turning one on. You know, she's doing all those things. And at this point, I am coloring her gold, because I feel like, you know, gold and silver are also kind of like, are they opposites? I don't know if they're opposites, but they're like, I don't know, it's usually like one or the other. I just felt like them together kind of also help to represent like the fall and the summer season. And I did give her this copper hair because I thought that was like, you know, autumn fall vibes. So I kept her with this autumn hair, and I don't know if, like, I'm looking at it now, I don't know if I love the eye color. I don't know if I love the green. I was trying to give robotic because she is a robot. But, you know, like I said, this was really challenging my use, and I usually stay in my comfort zone, in my use with how I draw things. So this one was really different for me. So I was just, you know, I was just leaning into it, and it's nothing wrong with trying something new every once in a while, doing something different, having some fun. It's all just for fun, so it's not serious. But let me know if you guys like this one, or if you think I should have did something a little different. At this point here, you probably can't really tell, but I'm just adding in like the little shadowy details. It kind of looks like I'm doing nothing. I'm not gonna lie, you have to really look at the robot to see, but you know, that's the details. I added that in last. Overall though, I do think the background of this picture is my favorite, because it's like a sunset and like a sunrise. It's kind of like one inside of the other, which, you know, definitely goes with the theme and the vibes of the season changing, like the shift and the change, as well as kind of giving like a yin and yang vibe, which I think is so cool. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know if you like the background, because I really love that, and I love the color gradients. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope your day is going great, and I hope your fall is prosperous. Period. Alright guys, here is the final picture of our guardian, our robotic, probably AI guardian, you know, period. Here he is in his full glory. I don't actually know if it's a he or a she. Let's just say them. Let's be gender neutral with this individual. I was gonna say queen. The guardian. Okay? Let me know down below if you love this idea, if you hate it, what you would do instead. What would your guardian look like? Would they be a robot? Would they be a creature? What type of characteristics would they have? Let me know. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I would like to say, oh, we have a friend that wants to say hello. Come on, bud. There he is, showing you the back of his head, trying to lick my lip gloss. But thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Random, but I also wanted to include that, you know, I appreciate any of you guys that have been leaving me comments on my videos. It's been really kind to me, and I really appreciate them, because a lot of times I feel like when I'm posting, I'm just posting into the void. But I know that I'm actually not. What I'm really doing is that I really feel like I'm connecting with the people that resonate with what I like to do. And I want to say thank you for leaving a comment. Thank you for subscribing. See you in the next one. What's up, man? You came up here just to bite me? That is so rude. You are so rude. You are so rude. Dang it. then you're just shedding on me. You just came up here to shed on me and to bite me. Yeah. How does that make you feel? Does that make me feel used?